Hello everyone, my name is Mazron, and today I'll be explaining how to farm lucky souls for both the beginning and mid to end game for the Ark Omega mod. If you think my videos are helpful and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. So in the early game, some of the best ways to get lucky souls are to kill lucky variant dinos as well as uniques. So you can get lucky souls from paragons, treasure, essence, miracle, loot, and cursed variant dinos. Like I said before, you can also get them from unique dinos. But as you get later in the game and you start farming up items, specifically the items that you're going to get from Ludicorns or from loot bosses, you can get souls by grinding in the dimensional grinder, and what you'll do is you'll get fortunes and wabajacks. So let me show you what that kind of looks like here. So different fortunes here, different levels. So if I go into here and I go ahead and I grind this bad boy up, a primitive only gives me a couple. Ramshackle gives me a little bit more, not by much. Mastercraft, quite a few more on Mastercraft, actually. And finally, Ascendant gives me even more yet. And so those are your most likely beginning items that you're going to find. And later, oops, I don't have one on me. Let me grab one here. You'll use wabajacks. And as you can see, that gives thousands of lucky souls. Which leads me into my next part. There's a loop that can be done, and when you go and use that loop, you're able to almost infinitely get lucky souls, which allows you to infinitely get paragon monsters and whatever else you're looking for. And I will show you that now. Alright, so as promised, I'm going to show you the loop on how to basically get infinite lucky souls and infinite paragon souls. So I'm going to show you my equipment here so you can kind of see what's going on. First off, I'm using the Eclipse set. Doesn't matter if it's primitive or not. What really matters is the weapon. If you can get a Purgatory, or you can get the lower level version of the Purgatory, any of those will work. And what it'll do is it will curse the enemy for you. When you curse the enemy, they take 150% extra damage and deal a reduced 50% damage. And if you get these guys here, the unique version specifically, Purgatory or the second version, you'll be able to stack those curses up to 3 times. So it's 3.375 times extra damage. And then the enemies only do 12% of their damage, something to that effect. So that's what I'm going to use. Now, I have here a gauntlet beacon, which is what I'm going to use, but you can still do this using the regular Omega beacon. The problem is it's going to be super slow, so I'm just going to show you using this here. So all that you have to do is you put in your lucky souls, and when you do so, I'm actually going to do it on all of them. You're going to choose the type if you're going to use the beacon here. So in this case, we got to find lucky. There's lucky. And we're just going to have it spawn a bunch of basic in. So I'm going to hit summon bosses here. And I'm going to try to get as many of these bosses to spawn as humanly possible, which should be 16 based on the number of souls that I've got. There we go. These guys have a 90% dodge rate. I just whistled attack so that the guy on my shoulder also attacks at the same time. Oh great, I've got 2 of them. There we go. And of course you don't always get the ones that you want, because I don't really care about the essence guys, but it's what I'm getting. Go. And another essence. Getting very unlucky here. There we go, there's a loot. They take 90% reduced damage. Essence, 90% dodge. I think a miracle? Can't tell. Yep, miracle. Also 90% dodge. Paragon, there we go. These guys take a lot more. So I hit them. And I curse them. And look how much more damage I'm doing. The dodo there stuns you. Curse is about to wear off. Switch to my weapon, hit him a few more times. Here we go, he's gone. Another essence. Every time the dodo wyvern comes in, he stuns you the first time. There's a loot again. There we go. Paragon, these are my favorite. And hit him, there we go. Oh, good. Go. Gotta be close to done. I don't want to jump off quite yet, just in case. Give it a few seconds, because sometimes it takes an extra few. But I'm gonna guess that we're good. Perfect. So, collect all of our loot here. Why not? Got a paragon. Might as well grab it up. Did not mean to throw her down. Here we go. If you'll notice, most of my souls got picked up. That's because I have a void vacuum over here. And it actually sent them back to this one. Here we go. So now, out of those 16, we got 3 loot, which is great. That's basically what we're going for. We got 1 paragon, and the rest were not something we really care about. So, once that is all said and done, then basically what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do the same thing here. Oops, I should have thrown this guy back out. So now we're going to go into here, and let's see. I don't want to do all of these guys. Oops, wrong side. I just want to do loot. And you get your loot up. You'll have to do it one by one, one tier by one tier. If you don't use the Gauntlet Beacon, but because I have the Gauntlet Beacon with the upgrade, I can just go directly to Omega, Godlike, Ancient, whatever I want. So just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to go to Omega, because all of the loot dinos from Omega on up have the opportunity to spawn either Ascended Fortunes or Ascended Wabajaks, which is the key here. Of course, I get stunned. Here we go. Curse. go. Almost done. There we go. So now basically all we're looking for are Wabajaks or Fortunes. So here, simple. That's it. We don't care about the rest. Drop it. Call it a day. Get down. Grab the soul. Same thing. We're going to keep boosting it. Or I missed it. There we go. Same thing. Go through it here. Again, if you were doing it on the other one, it would just automatically bring you to the next tier. That's all that it would do. Oops, I don't want ancient. Nope, not what I wanted either. Godlike. You do want to try to go through all 3 of the top tier ones, like I said before, because they all have a chance to spawn Fortune and Wabajaks at high level, which is basically what we're here for. Almost there. Curses really do expedite this process if you can get that far. Oops, not my inventory, his inventory. Nope, neither one. Move on. My guy is always thirsty. It's fine. There that is. Same thing. Bleed's going. There you go. They take a little bit longer as you get higher level, as you can see. Almost there. Perfect. Grab the soul. So again, some kind of concept. There's a fortune right there, so call it 90 plus souls from that, and no Wabajak. So all I'm going to do is drop all this. Must be lagging. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to summon the Ludicorn. Ludicorn's a little bit different. He's going to have some reflect damage. There's going to be some other things going on with him too, like he's going to run away, he can kick you, and he can make you fall asleep, things of that nature. So I'm going to teach you kind of a little trick here so that he doesn't do that to you. But I always like to have a wake-up potion on my guy, just in case, because you never know. And obviously, if you don't have enough paragons, he's going to knock you out no matter what. There we go. So usually he hits about 20 billion health, give or take. and that's when he starts to run away. There we go. So now if you chase him, he'll kick you, but if you don't chase him, he won't kick you. And now every billion or so health that he goes down, he's going to run away again. So he's kind of annoying. But if you time it right, you'll have your curse on for 2 runaways. You get it back on, and you'll be able to hopefully get him 3 or 4 stacks, which I'm at 3. And you kind of repeat this process. Now, for any reason you do get kicked, immediately you have to swap to the inventory of your dino, and you have to eat a wake-up potion as immediately as possible. If not, you will fall asleep, you will die, and you will probably lose your dino as well. There might be some easier ways to do this, but this is the way that's, in my mind, the safest. I don't mind letting it take a little bit longer as long as I don't die or risk losing my dino. So he actually did kick me there, but he kicked me when I had all 3 of the curses on him, and it did basically nothing to me. If you don't have the curses yet, you'll be knocked out in seconds. Perfect. So none of it came onto my guy, I don't think. Yep. They all got picked up. I don't know if any of it went into here. I don't think there was a bag. No, nothing there. So that means it had to go over to here. Let's see if we got a Wabbajack. Yep. Boom. Got a Wabbajack there. And then this I had my fortunes go into. I think I had 1 or 2 in here before, so it looks like we got a couple more. So basically speaking, that is how you would do the loop, and as you grind them down, you're going to get more lucky souls. You're going to run them at the base level just to try to get as many done as humanly possible as quickly as possible. And after that, then you can start upgrading them, either by taking them through the Omega Beacon and just doing 1 tier at a time, or if you have the option, you can use the Gauntlet Beacon, which you would get by killing a group god. And I plan on showing you guys at least 1 group god in another video. So if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comments section. And please like and subscribe if you liked the video and you think it was worth your time. You guys have a good one.